Hello again, Vandal community. This is Josh from New York with my second video today. I'm feeling kind of ambitious, and I also feel like I've been kind of antisocial as far as answering thread videos goes, so I'm going to do one tonight. And I've chosen Buddybopper's first thread, sort of, because I like the questions quite a lot, and I like the recurring theme of like your past musically, and kind of a nostalgic type thing. So we'll start up with that. By the way, what we're listening to is just a mix of songs that I made for a girl and never gave to her. Probably a good thing. So a little bit of my past there too. First question is, name one record you've purchased because you had an emotional connection to one song. That I can do. When I was 16 years old, the day I turned 16, I went to the DMV to apply for my learner's permit to drive. And while I was filling out my questions, like what do you do at a stop sign and stuff like that, there was a song playing on the radio called Down Under by Men at Work. And since then I've kind of had a connection to that song because I passed and I was happy about that. And so I bought this album. It's a full album with 12 songs or something, but I've only listened to the one, so I bought this album for the one song, and there it is. It's an album I'll never get rid of, because I'm just attached to it. Show one record that was beat and you overpaid for in order to fill a hole in your collection. Well, I'm afraid I can't do that one, because my first problem is, I don't really collect to fill holes in my collection, I just get records that I like. I'm not really a completist, like getting every record by one person, or filling holes. I just don't fill holes. There are no holes, just opportunity for me. So, and also, I don't really have any records that are really beat up that I paid a lot for. All of them were either $1 or $2, or were given to me, so sorry. Cool story, Josh. Third question is, name or show one song or album that shoots you straight back to the first time you heard it. What was the situation? Well, when I was about 12 years old, I first started getting into music, like a lot of us do. And one of the first albums I got was this. And I remember putting it on my junkie turntable, and cranking it up all the way and just loving it, loving the music. And my dad was knocking down the door and saying it's too loud, but he was kind of glad that I had an interest, because he liked this album as well. And I've had that album for, since then. It's another album that I'll never part with, so I love it. And it's an album I still listen to once in a while, now. Fourth question is, what is your ritual whilst listening to records? Well, I would like my ritual to just be sit around and just focus completely on the music. But unfortunately, with a lot of us, and especially, I can speak for myself, that I don't really have the time to fully enjoy music like that as much as I would like to. Although I do like to do it as much as I can. And lately I've been listening a lot at night, and my sister's room is on the other side of that wall behind me. And because we both still live with my mother because we're really successful, but and my speakers are also right, well, one of them is right there. So I wear headphones a lot at night. So my ritual lately has looked something like this, just listening to my 45s. At nighttime. If you're in a band, tell us about your most embarrassing moment on stage. If you're not in a band, what is your most embarrassing musical moment? Well, I'm not in a band, but I do play music live. I play the guitar and I sing, or attempt to sing, and just play folk type music. And I don't really play shows of my own, but I play a lot of open mics, and I'm not very good live. I get nervous, and I sometimes forget words. Probably my most embarrassing moment was trying to cover a Smith song, and I'll never make that mistake again. I tried to cover Gene, and no, forgot the words, and it was the wrong choice. Should have done Stand By Me or something. What artist, band, genre are you focusing on at the moment? If you don't have anything particular you're looking for, how do you shop? Well, I don't really focus on artists or anything. Like I said before, I don't really look to fill holes when I collect. So I'm not looking for anything in particular. Although I do always check for my favorites. Like I look for Smith's records and Morrissey records, and lately I have been looking for Kate Bush quite a bit, and I've been pretty successful, which is great. But otherwise, how I shop is most of the record shops I go to are small enough that if you have a couple of hours, you can look through every record, and that's how I do it, so that I can see everything and not miss anything, and find something that really surprises me, rather than thinking of something that I want and looking for it. So that's the way I like to do it. I guess that's all of them. I'd like to thank Buddybopper for the great questions. These are great, man. And I hope to hear from you all soon. Take care.